Hey, so I wanted to make a quick video about the video wall. So the video wall is set up into, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. I don't know if you can see them, but there's this. They're split up into panels, and you'll be able to see them. But it's 5 rows, and then each of these rings, the little fish eyes at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 columns. Okay. And it's important for you to know because it will help with understanding the setup of everything. So in the back, we basically have, you can see them even better here. But each of the columns is split up into 3 sections. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 12. And how it works is there's an Ethernet line going into the bottom right, and then it has these Ethernet jumper cables, which are these guys here, that jump everything together. And how it works is it starts in the bottom right, when you're looking at it from the back, the bottom right, all the way up, over, all the way down, over, all the way up. Okay? That's one section for data using the Ethernet cable, the data line. Then you go to the fourth one in the fourth column, and if you notice, there's another one coming right here in the bottom. And it just starts that over, and it's that same process for 4 sections. Now, these long Ethernet runs come down, they go up through this hole in the wall that goes in the closet upstairs to the video processing unit that's upstairs. Okay, so there's 4 data runs, 4 Ethernet lines. Now that's different than the power. So the power also starts in the bottom right, but instead of going up, it actually goes across. So for the power, it goes, the main power goes here, and then it goes over, and then it goes up, and then it goes over, and then it goes up, over, up, over, up, over. Now the power line is split into 2 columns. So it's 2, and then if you look again, I'll go to the third column. Right here, we have another power line coming in, and same thing. It goes in, and then it goes over, up, over, up, over, up. And it does that for 5 sections. Okay? Or 6, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. It does it for 6 sections. Okay? So we did that because we had more power tails available, and we thought, hey, why don't we split up how much load is being put on one power circuit? So the data is split into 5 power lines, and those 5 power lines are these what look like speak-on connections, and they come here, and same thing, goes back, they coil up, and then they go through the closet, and they go upstairs into the big Pro Power box that's upstairs. Now, for this whole setup back here, I wanted to show you this as well. What I tried doing to eliminate issues with signal and line, because all this stuff is it can cause a lot of interference. There's a lot of data and a lot of power running back here. Is along the very back wall, the back of the wall, I tried running all the power. So a lot of the power will be coiled in the back, and it will run along the walls. And then if it needs to come out this way, like to get these power connections, I have it running at a is that a 45 degree? Yeah. No, 90 degree angle. Anyways, yeah, like this, you know, running cross. Everything is running, you know, in cross patterns. So the power line's running like this, and then the other cables are running along this way. But that's to make sure that there's no cross interference. So the power line runs along the back. All the audio cable runs along the ground, along the bottom of this kind of false wall, okay? And then any DMX wiring is all put onto these bars that you see here. I Velcroed it all along here. So, and it's raised up above because the DMX and the audio can cause interference with each other. So I tried separating those as best as I could, and it's actually done well. So just as you're running cables, you will kind of want to keep that in mind, to keep those cables in their own lanes. As for the video wall, the frame, as you can see, it's just black pipe that we put together with joints. We painted it, and then the wall is actually resting. Its weight is resting on the ground, and we put Husky like moving straps across the top, and that's to hold the top along the bar. And then the bars are weighted down with really heavy sandbags, so this thing isn't going anywhere. But it's just good for you to know that's how it's all configured.